We are just south of downtown Chicago, Illinois, in Bridgeview for PokerStars.net Soccer on Sportsnet. It is Chicago hosting Toronto FC.
Formation more than anything is what we'll talk about when we bring Paul in a moment. But Ashton Morgan getting a start at left back. Gilberto up top with Jackson and Dominic Oduro. But Joe Bendik, again, we talk about leaders tonight as he sticks with the same 11 that came up on the wrong end of their last game against New England.
Well, the player up front that is alongside Quincy Amarikwa, Sana Nyasi, we talked about him a little bit.
Also told that Frank Yallop was apologizing to the fans on behalf of the organization for the terrible condition of the pitch, but both teams have to play on it tonight.
3 football games played here this week, and you can see where they are right now.
Ward again, Ashton Morgan. Ward gets the cross in, this is trouble, and Joe Bendik. There's Mark Bloom on that iffy pitch right in front of the penalty spot, went for a spill.
Good aggressive run down the right side here from Ward, able to get the cross, and it is Bloom that goes down, and the shot from in close is well held from Ben.
There's a good look at Toronto's marking on set pieces, i.e. the corner kicks right now. A lot tighter man-on-man marking, and it's a low kick. Alex with a return pass. Now the cross is in, and the first goal of the match gets by courtesy of Lavelle Palmer. His first of this season, 4th of his career.
Another disastrous start for Toronto as well. It's the fullback Palmer who gets the head to it. Greg Vanney speaking about needing his defensive players to be more personal in the man-to-man marking here and get first to it. First of all, too much space to allow the cross, and then the ball in is headed by Lavelle Palmer without too much trouble. Mark Bloom is there, but in behind Lavelle Palmer after the short corner kick. Oduro slow to close down the ball in, and Palmer wants it more than the Toronto defense, and that gives Chicago the lead early here.
I just want to finish my point on Jermaine Defoe and talking with Greg Vanney today. He did tell us that Defoe has a targeted date to return to play, not just to train, as Amarikwa. Nyasi can't touch this, he's offside, but Alex can, and it deflects just wide of goal. It's again the transition causing Toronto problems as 4 red jerseys get inside the 18.
That is such a big save from Joe Bendik. With a minute to play in the half and his team down a goal, very similar to what we saw in Philadelphia and at home to Philadelphia. Big saves at key times as Bendik sticks the left leg.
It's entertaining to watch. Bradley. See, not entertaining right now is Watson off the turnover. Here's a dart towards goal. Bendik gets just enough, and to the penalty spot points the referee, and Toronto now in dark danger of falling down 2-0 unless Bendik comes up with some magic here on a penalty kick.
And the Toronto defense again ripped open. Bendik a little slow off the line, but it's the quickness of Ward here to assess the danger, get to it first. He goes around Bendik there. And Bendik looks to the skies as Dave Dantar points to the penalty spot. Spurs player on loan here goes down on a heap.
From the spot in the 57th minute. Laurentowicz with the right foot. Bendik keeps it up, but Amarikwa with the rebound. Bendik again! Joe Bendik. What a moment for the Toronto keeper, and now Alex to the spot, and Bendik again! Wow, what a sequence in the 57th minute.
Well, as big as the save was at the end of the first half to keep his team in it, this is a fantastic double save. Not the best at penalties, but strong enough to pose problems for Bendik. It's an aerial threat.
88th minute, corner kick. Headed towards the 6th, nodded on, tipped in! And guess who? Dwayne DiRosario with his first goal of the year. And number 104 for his career, and it could not have come at a better time. 89th minute.
And that's the ball bouncing around inside the box. It comes from the corner kick. As it's a good job there. I think it's Mark Bloom of keeping that one alive. Gilberto heads it towards goal, and popping up in the right place at the right time to sweep it home is Dwayne DiRosario. Well done there from Gilberto, and the player on the line there keeping De Rosario onside.
Mark Bloom, Jackson needs to find a way to get this into the area. Here's Jackson, he does back post, and it's Laurentowicz. Bloom, nice job to step up. Bloom with a cracker, and it's stopped by Johnson.
Toronto just freewheeling now, sending everyone forward. Forget the consequences at the back. They want to get the full 3 points now.
Jackson, nice ball in. There's a header on, and Johnson right on. It's the ball in the net, seemingly without any cause for calling it back after Dwayne De Rosario in the 89th minute. And Michael Bradley in the face of David Gantar. And